Hey guys, Nintendo Hodge back here with another pickup video. I know what everybody's saying. Wait a minute, I thought you said last video you were going to budget money and try not to buy as much. Well, some of this stuff is from last year, and some of it is stuff I just couldn't turn down. You'll understand once we go through it. So first I'm going to go through the stuff that I picked up last year. And most of this stuff came from McFly. If you haven't checked out his website, his store that he's had to open, it's www.mcfly8-bitavenue.com. Put a link below, have it pop up here so you guys can see it. He has awesome inventory, he has awesome prices, and he's an A1 dude. Go check him out. If you can buy off him, do it. The guy's got the best shipping prices around. It was, for me in Canada, $5 for the first item, $1 for each additional item after that. It arrived on time in mint condition. So I'm going to go over the stuff that I got from him. So the first 3 games I got are Nintendo games. First one here I got is Short Order Egg Explode, and that's a Power Mat game. I've been actually looking for this one for a while. I've never found it locally, and he had it, so I picked that one up. The next one I got is Tron. Now this is a puzzle game. I haven't actually had a chance to sit down and play it, and part of the reason I wanted to get this was the cool artwork on it, and then the other part of the reason is I saw Jay from the Game Chasers mention it as a hidden gem on the Nintendo puzzle game that he really liked, and I watched the gameplay on it. It looks like something that would like puzzle games are really up there as one of my favorites. So I picked this one up, and again, these are all in mint shape. The last one here, I put the dust cover on it, but it's heavy barrel, plus it came with a manual. So very awesome to get these games from him. Thanks again, McFly, for these ones. That was my first order I did with him. And then I was trying to hold off, but I couldn't. It was such an amazing deal, and I picked up this one. And that is Splatterhouse on the TurboGrafx 16. This is a game I have been looking for forever and at a reasonable price. It's mint condition, the hue card's in mint condition. Show it here. Like, he wrapped it in bubble wrap. He put bubble wrap inside to protect it here when he shipped it. I was never TurboGrafx growing up, never had one. I didn't get one until probably this past summer. I had an amazing deal with a friend and I picked up TurboGrafx. So I'm just getting into it now, and I know this is a must-have for that system. I remember it from the arcade playing it, and it was really fun. So very happy to get this. So I got all of these games from McFly, amazing price. Go check him out. He's got a YouTube channel too, sub. So yeah, just check out McFly. He's awesome. Thanks again. So the next game I picked up was absolutely free. Local video game store has a contest that they run every month where anybody that's put a comment and feedback on their Facebook page gets drawn and they can have a chance to win a $25 gift card, and I happened to win that. So I went to the store and this is what I picked up. I got a copy of Grabbed by the Ghoulies for the Xbox 360. I don't know much about this game. I know Bird on Mars picked it up and he said he was starting to play it and that he enjoyed it. It's from the creators of Donkey Kong Country and Banjo-Kazooie, so I mean that's a plus right there. But it's just got really cool artwork on it, and it sounds like an interesting game, so I picked this one up for free. Still got some money on my card that I can go use as well, so that's awesome. So these next 2 pickup break my video game goals for the year. It's already January 13th and I've spent more money than what I wanted to per month, so I'm going to have to cut myself off, but these are just 2 games that I couldn't pass up. I'll show you what I got here. So the first one is a copy of Pikmin 3, and it's complete and it's in mint condition. I already own this game. It's an awesome game, very fun. But for the price of this, it cost me $33. I couldn't turn it down. I'll be able to use this for trade bait. I believe it's like $80 on price trading right now, and it's very hard to find. So for that price, I couldn't turn it down. And the next game I got, I saw a bunch of people talking about the rarity of it, and apparently how everybody's worried scalpers are going to grab it and jump on it, and I didn't own it. It was Retro Pixel, I believe, posted that he picked it up. So I grabbed this, and that's Bayonetta 2. It's also supposed to be one of the best games on the Wii U, I've been wanting to get it for a while. I've never seen it around. I got lucky and picked it up at my local EB. It was the only copy when you pull up the little map for EB games and show all the locations around and where they are. This is the closest one to me. Happen to have a copy in. And these last few games I got are a lot that I couldn't turn down. Lots that you find for a reasonable price are so far and few between nowadays that whenever I find them, I'm going to have to jump on them, even if it breaks my rule of trying to be money conscious. This lot, I'll be able to make back my money, no problem on it all, and maybe add a couple games to my collection. So for these next games that you're going to see, I actually only paid $10 for the whole lot. So the first game I got is Dungeon Siege Deluxe Edition for the PC. So I don't actually really collect PC games. I don't know much about it. I've heard about Dungeon Siege. Apparently it comes with, what is there, Dungeon Siege 2, Dungeon Siege 2 Bonus World Expansion Pack, and bonus material. So I mean, if anybody has any recommendations, is this a good game? Should I play it? I know it's an older game, but I'm sure my PC will still run it. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to sell it for cheap because it's not something that I'm going to keep. The next couple games are just sports games that were included in the lot. Not the reason I bought the lot, but they were included, so I'm not going to turn them down. We have Major League Baseball 2K6 on the PlayStation 2, and I believe all of these games, for the most part, are complete with manual. Next one we got here is Major League Baseball 2K8. Again, I believe they're all complete with manual, and I looked at the discs already. All the discs are in mint shape. Next one here is SmackDown Shut Your Mouth Greatest Hits, PlayStation 2. This one doesn't have the manual, but the disc is in mint shape. Next, we got here. So these next ones that are here are the reason that I bought the lot. These make that $10 investment so worth it. I mean, these ones here probably aren't worth the $10, but what we have coming up next are. So the first one I got here, it's Final Fantasy XII, I guess it would be Final Fantasy 12. This is supposed to be one of the best Final Fantasies out there. I don't believe I've ever played through it. I already own this copy. I believe I actually own the special edition of this copy. So this copy will become trade bait or trade fodder. And again, it's complete with the manual, and the discs are in mint shape on this. And to continue with the Final Fantasy theme, we have Final Fantasy X2, and hopefully you can see there, it's actually factory sealed. So again, yeah, you can see the little taggy thing there. I'll show a close up of it just in case. I already own this. I actually own the one, yeah, it's over there for the PlayStation 2 that includes X and X2, the collector's edition. So again, this will be trade fodder or for sale. And these next two, I don't own one of them, I believe, so I'm probably going to keep it in my collection. That one is Star Wars Battlefront from PlayStation 2. It just seems to me that the price of Star Wars games have gone up since the movie came out. I looked this one up and I believe it's worth $20 right now American. It's complete with manual and disc. Disc's in great shape, but this one will go right into my collection. Happy to add that one. And then the last game is a GameCube game. The guy said, oh, I tossed in another GameCube disc. I just put it in the GameCube game there. Hopefully you have the system. I'm like, yeah, I do. Thank you very much. And so the original game that I knew I was getting was Resident Evil 4. It's the Player's Choice Edition. I already own this one, I believe. My GameCube games are over there. Yeah, I already have this one. I'm almost positive I do. Anyways, so I had no idea what the other game was. It wasn't until I got home and I popped it open, and I was kind of mind blown. Just pop this out here for you to see. And it's a copy of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, loose copy. And I mean, this disc, it's in mint shape. There's nothing wrong with it. So, I mean, I already own this. It's a loose copy. Hopefully I can find a case for it somewhere to combine it, to sell it. If not, no big deal. And actually, you know what? Now I'm just realizing, looking at it, and hopefully somebody can help me out there, Resident Evil 4 is actually a 2-disc game. And there is only one disc for Resident Evil 4. So I only have disc 2 of Resident Evil 4. So now I need to find disc 1. I guess the Zelda makes up for that, but I'd rather have the complete Resident Evil 4. Manual and everything else is in there. So yeah, I'm kind of bummed out now. Oh well, no big deal. I'm sure I can find one. Maybe somebody out there has one that they can trade for me, or I can trade them this if they're looking for it. So I have this too for the Resident Evil. So yeah, all those games, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games, and they only cost me $10. So, I mean, there's still deals out there to be had. You just have to be patient, keep your eyes open and look. This was on Kijiji. I lucked out. It was on my way home from work, so it was pretty easy to get to and pick up. That's it for my pickup video. Hopefully I can stick to my gaming goals of the year and not spend any more money for the month of January. We'll see what happens. I think I'm a little over budget right now, but I should be able to make up some of that with the other games that I picked up. So remember to game on and game often.